What is up, guys? Zach, another video for you guys today. And if you guys haven't known yet, yesterday, me, Stevie Breach, and Luke Cage 29 took a trip up to Oakland yesterday for the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view. And the trip was very, very entertaining. I had a great time with the trip. Luke Cage and Stevie Breach, a bunch of pricks. Let everyone know that, in case you didn't know already. Luke Cage, he tried to get us killed. You know, Stevie Breach had to go to the bathroom, so Luke Cage took over. We were at In-N-Out, and you know, Luke Cage almost killed us. Well, me at least, bastard. And I was gonna choke him with the tie, but I forgot the tie here, so whatever. You know, it is what it is. But I'm gonna go on a limb for the pay-per-view itself. I'm gonna say that it must have been better on TV than the actual show, cause live, Luke Cage 29 agrees with me on this. Live, the show was just okay to good, you know. Besides Miz and Lawler, surprisingly, everything else kind of just bored me, to tell you the truth. Like, I just sat there and I was like, alright, this is actually kind of boring, you know, like, wasn't having that great of a time. You know, I marked out for people, you know, like Del Rio, I marked out for him. By the way, annotation, go to the video, you can actually see me during Del Rio's entrance, because I sat right where his card came out, so you can see me, but the stupid HD logo thing they have is like blocking me, but you can see my Daniel Bryan t-shirt, that's what I wore, by the way. So you can see me marking out the Del Rio, which was awesome, by the way, like I said. But besides that, it was just, the show was kind of boring live. Like, you know, people are saying, I'm seeing people give this pay-per-view like an 8 out of 10, 8.5 out of 10, but, you know, honestly, live, if I had to give it a rating, I'd probably give it like a 6.5 or 7. Wasn't that great live, but, hold on quick. Sorry about that, but, you know, like I said, live, it's just an okay to good show, so. Anyways, the first match I actually had was a dark match, of course, which was actually for the United States Championship. Daniel Bryan versus Ted DiBiase. I knew this match to be on the card. I knew it was either going to be the dark match or it was going to be added like on the pay-per-view. But sadly, it was a dark match. It was disappointing because this match was actually very, very good. It was probably the best match of the night, and it wasn't even on the card, like the pay-per-view card. So it's kind of sad. But anyways, a lot of back and forth action. There was actually some sick spots. DiBiase had some sick clotheslines on Bryan. Bryan had some sick kicks on DiBiase. You had a spot where Daniel Bryan went for the drop kick, but DiBiase like drop kicked him in midair. And you know, of course, towards the end of the match, DiBiase goes for Dream Street. Daniel Bryan gets out of it. Daniel Bryan's on the ground. DiBiase tries to like pull him up, and of course, Bryan, you know, counters into the labella lock, and DiBiase taps out. So Daniel Bryan retains. And it was kind of short though. It was only like 7-8 minutes long, but it was very, very good match for what it was worth. So just kind of disappointed that was on the card. The whole pay-per-view was kind of disappointing to me. Then you actually go to the actual event, and I hate Pyro. From this day on, I hate Pyro. No lie, I sat right next to the Pyro go off. Well, Del Rio's car is that? You know that? Yeah, I sat right there because I was at the end of my row, and it was so loud. I was deaf. I was seriously like, I couldn't hear anything. I was like, come on now, this is just the guy that killed me. He killed me. And the first match was actually Alberto Del Rio versus Kofi Kingston. Overall, it was a good match. Nothing special, to tell you the truth. It was kind of funny because my row had a few kids. It had like 20 kids. But my entire section was like for the heels. Even the kids were going for the heels. So I was kind of surprised. But a lot of people, like almost the entire arena, was chanting Del Rio, which was just awesome. But as we all know, Alberto Del Rio got the win after he hit in the cross arm breaker. I think, was this match that he was working on Kofi's leg or something like that? Or was that a different match? I don't remember. My memory's going off. But anyways, like I said, Del Rio retains with the cross arm breaker, and Del Rio is posing for like 20 minutes on the rope. He's like posing on the rope, and when it goes to the replay, he's like, alright. Comes back on, oh, okay. Goes back off, okay. Back on, alright. You know. But it was kind of cool. And after the match, when they were doing the interview with Edge, Del Rio was walking up the ramp, and you know, Del Rio looked at my section. I'm like, yeah, Del Rio. You know, I put my arm up like that. I'm like, yeah, Del Rio. And he looks at me and he goes, he puts his arm back, and he goes, yeah, and he walks off. I'm like, so That was a mark out moment for me right there. Del Rio putting his arm up to me like that. Pretty cool. And, you know, like I said, Edge is getting interviewed, and McIntyre, you know, interrupted the interview, talking about how he's going to win the world title, which I knew he was going to win, but whatever. Then it goes to the Elimination Chamber match for the World Heavyweight Championship. Edge versus Drew McIntyre versus Kane versus Rey Mysterio versus Wade Barrett, and a mystery opponent, which everyone was saying was going to be Christian or Big Show. And disappointing, it was Big Show. I was like, fuck. This fat lard is in the match. No one even gave a shit about him anyways. But the whole match, this match was boring. It was just very, very slow. It just wasn't really entertaining to me. It was just like, alright. Luke Cage, he even said he almost fell asleep to this match, so it wasn't that good of a match live. From what people are saying though on pay-per-view, it was a great match, you know. I've seen people give us like 4.5 stars, so to me, live, it seemed like a 3-star match. It seemed kind of boring, but anyway, I think the first person to get eliminated was Wade Barrett, which pissed me off. I think he got thrown through the doors twice. I think McIntyre threw him through one, and then Big Show kind of threw him through the other one, and like did a knockout punch and eliminated Barrett, which pissed me off because I wanted Big Show to get out first, but whatever. Then Big Show ended up getting eliminated after Edge hit the spear on him. Got Big Show. Sorry about that. My camera died. Anyways, I think I was at where McIntyre got eliminated. McIntyre, I think, got eliminated by Kane with the choke slam. Eliminated McIntyre. Got his faggot ass out of there. Then Kane got eliminated, which I was confused because I think Edge speared both Kane and Mysterio at the same time, and I didn't know who got pinned because he got eliminated and Kane started attacking Edge and Mysterio. He both chokeslammed both of them. So I'm like, okay, who the hell got eliminated? Because I thought Mysterio got eliminated, right? And then Kane walks out and I got all pissed off because Kane got eliminated. And it was down to Edge and Mysterio, and I was like, fuck me. And to tell you the truth, I got kind of scared because they both hit their finisher and they both kicked out. And then Edge speared him, Edge speared Mysterio, and Mysterio kicked out. Mysterio at 619. I'm like, oh shit, Mysterio's winning the title, because we all know I hate Rey Mysterio with passion. Then he hits his little splash, Edge kicks out, thank God. And then he hits a 619 again, Mysterio's on the top rope, but before he jumps, Edge gets up and spears the hell out of Mysterio. And 1, 2, 3, Edge retains the World Heavyweight Championship. And you know, I knew he was going to retain, it was pretty simple, but I was glad Mysterio didn't win, because I got kind of scared. Then after the match, Del Rio came out and attacked Edge and put him in the cross arm breaker. And I'm sitting there like, oh my god, this is awesome. And all of a sudden, I'm watching, all I hear is, dun-dun, go! And I'm like, are you shitting me? I jumped out my seat and said, holy shit! And all of a sudden, Christian comes out. I was going to film my reaction, but I was marking out so bad, I didn't even care about my camera. I was just watching him like, oh my god, Christian is back. At first, I didn't know it was Christian, because Did he dye his hair? Because his hair looked brown. I didn't even know it was Christian. I'm like, who is that? I'm like, oh shit, it's Christian. Christian comes out and beats the hell out of Del Rio. Then he gives Del Rio the kill switch. And then Christian walks off. And then after that, Edge walks off and Del Rio's in the ring like, what the hell just happened, you know? But it was great seeing Christian return. Definitely a mark out moment. Just very, very happy to see Christian back. Very, very happy to see him back. And something else happened. I think Booker T got in the ring next, I think it was either that. Yeah, Booker T got in the ring, and he was cutting a promo saying that not only him and Stone Cold are be trainers on Tough Enough, but so is this person. And then Trish Stratus comes out, and I'm marking out. I'm like, holy shit, Trish Stratus is here, you know? I'm like, oh my god, she's hot, you know? We all know Trish, she's like one of the hottest divas ever to walk in WWE. So I'm like, you know? But anyways, it was great to see her back, and then she did something that I wasn't paying attention. She did like the Rock thing, and then she said "sucka" at the end. I really wasn't paying attention, to tell you the truth, because Stevie Breach interrupted my ass, telling me that my mom was like texting him or something like that. Like, I don't give a shit. I'm watching the show, man. Get the hell out of here. Of course, I had to send his jobber ass back there. But yeah, like I said, it was great to see Trish back, and then next was the WWE Tag Team Championship match. Santino, Marella, and Vladimir Kozlov versus Justin Gabriel and Heath Slater. This match was okay. It was nothing special. Basically what we wanted to see here was Core win the tag team titles, which we did. After Slater hit his finisher, whatever the hell it's called, he changed his finisher like every 2 weeks. It's like, it looks like Vance Archer's finisher, his old one, where he just puts him right there and goes straight back. Yeah, it's kind of lame. And then Gabriel hit the 450 splash, and they won the tag team titles, which I was marking out for because I'm a huge Core fan. And I was like, yeah, Core, they're awesome, you know, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And then after the match, we actually have Vicky Guerrero come out, and I couldn't even hear what she was saying. That's how loud the crowd boos her. I seriously could not understand what she was saying. But all I heard was, excuse me, please, excuse me. That's all I heard. And then Teddy Long came out, and he was like, you know what, I'm in a hiring mood, so I hired, you know, someone back. She goes, oh, thank you for hiring Dolph back. It's like, I didn't say I hired Dolph back. Then Kelly comes out. I don't know why she got a huge pop for. I mean, she's a diva. Divas don't get usually big pops. So I'm like, okay. I don't know why everyone's marking out for her. But she came in the ring. She started beating on Vicky Guerrero. And Lay Cool came out. And then Trish Stratus comes running out. At first I thought it was Eve, because, you know, Trish Stratus dyed her hair brown. So I thought it was Eve at first until the camera zoomed in on her. I'm like, oh, that's Trish. So then she botched something. I forgot what that move's called. But she botched something, and then she hit the Stratusfaction. But so we might see a Trish match at WrestleMania, which should be pretty good if she has a match. So we got that over with, and next we had the WWE Championship Match, The Miz versus Jerry Lawler. This surprisingly was a good match, and this was the only match I did not get bored of, to tell you the truth, because I was actually very into this match. Jerry Lawler worked very, very good in this match, in my opinion. There were like a few botches, but you know, it doesn't matter. You don't expect great things from a man that's 60 years old, you know. So Jerry Lawler actually put on a pretty good match with The Miz. You know, Alex Riley got his ass ejected like the last 5 minutes of the match. Got his ass rejected. And surprisingly, The Miz won cleanly. Surprisingly. The Miz at the end hit the Skull Crusher finale to 1, 2, 3 and won the match to retain the WWE Championship. You know, I'm surprised they have a good match and they have a clean finish. So I was very surprised by that. But nothing less, that was, like I said, a good match from both of those guys. So I applaud both of them. They actually worked pretty good. So yeah, pretty much it. And then we go. John Cena's backstage eating Fruity Pebbles. Thought that was pretty funny. And then he gets interviewed. And then he says something stupid like, this is Yabba Dabba Delicious or something like that. That's pretty stupid. But then someone else got interviewed. I forgot who got interviewed. It was CM Punk, yeah. He was saying how he's going to win the Chamber, blah, 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 blah. And then you go to the main event, Elimination Chamber match for a WWE Championship match at WrestleMania 27. John Cena versus Randy Orton versus CM Punk versus John Morrison versus King Sheamus versus R-Truth. This match was pretty boring to me as well. Not as boring as the SmackDown Chamber, but it was pretty boring. It doesn't seem great live, you know. Just the Chamber wasn't even that big, to tell you the truth. How disappointing how big the Chamber was. It was pretty small. It looked like the steel cage. That's how small it looks live. But just the Chamber matches were just so disappointing live, in my opinion. I think the first person to get eliminated was R-Truth. Yeah, Sheamus hit the bro kick on him and eliminated him. Who got eliminated next? Was it Orton? Yeah, I think it was Orton. Yeah, Orton got eliminated next after CM Punk at the GTS. I thought it was pretty funny though, because when Punk got in, the door was not opening right, and he's all hitting it, and then Orton just started attacking Punk, and then hits the RKO and eliminates Punk. But then the Raw GM's like, you know what? Punk didn't get a fair chance, so let Punk stay in the match. And then, you know, Punk ended up eliminating Orton anyways. So Orton got eliminated next. Who got eliminated after that? I think it was Sheamus got eliminated. Yeah, John Morrison, being the monkey ass that he is, he's climbing on top of the Chamber like freaking whatever that match is called in TNA. I forgot what it's called. Asylum or something like that. I don't know. He's climbing like a fucking monkey. And Sheamus gets up, and Sheamus is looking at him, and John Morrison he hesitated. He got scared. Because Sheamus looked at him, and Sheamus is staring at him for like 5 seconds before he like goes and lands on him. So John Morrison, I mean, if I was John Morrison, I would have been scared too. Shit, what if I had jumped on him and I broke my leg or something, you know? I'd be scared shitless too, but John Morrison's monkey ass, let's go, and lands on Sheamus. It was like a crossbody, and 1, 2, 3, and eliminates Sheamus. Tell you the truth, I thought that was pretty lame how he got eliminated, Sheamus did. Because Morrison, all he did was jump off the top of the chamber and eliminated him. You know, he could have done like the freaking Starship Pain after that or something, you know? But, nevertheless, it was, you know, it was a pretty sick spot, though. Next to get eliminated, I think, was John Morrison after Cena hit the AA on him and eliminated him. And then, you know, finally Punk got eliminated after John Cena hit the AA on him as well, onto the steel ground, which had to hurt, by the way. And 1, 2, 3, John Cena is going to WrestleMania to challenge The Miz for the WWE Championship. So WrestleMania is looking pretty good. So far, we got Edge and Del Rio for the world title, and we got Miz versus Cena for the WWE title. So Mania is shaping up pretty good. You might complain about those 2 world title matches, but hey, they could be great matches. You never know. But overall, the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view live, it was just disappointing. It was disappointing in my opinion. Just, it could have been better. I know, like I said, people are saying pay-per-view was great, but live is just disappointing. Luke Cage agrees with me. By the way, Luke Cage, I know you're jealous, because I got this t-shirt. Yep, I got Rock's new t-shirt at the Elimination Chamber. I stood in the merch stand for a good 10 minutes after the show. Man, that merch stand gets long. They only had 3 merch stands at the arena. So, yeah, they got filled quickly. So I'm lucky I got a t-shirt. Because everyone kept cutting, like going straight to the front, so I got that. And Luke Cage 29 got pissed because he didn't get his there. He might have gotten his at Raw. He's at Raw tonight. So, it doesn't matter. But overall, Elimination Chamber Live pay-per-view, it was disappointing. Okay, I had a good show. Nothing special. I'm going to watch it when it goes on DVD, see if I enjoy it more. Anyways, this has been my live review. I'm Zach, and I'm out, guys. Thanks for watching. By the way, Stevie Breach, Luke Cage 29, you're a bunch of pricks.